I'm sad to say that my makeup never looks like my favorite beauty guru. There are a few YouTubers that I watch, I've pointed them out to you guys many times, that I will watch them do their makeup, and then I will sometimes purchase the exact same products. And then I tried it on my face, and yes, I'm very disappointed. Why is it we struggle to make our faces look like that beauty guru? When we follow the techniques to perfection, we think, we buy the exact same products, we even think that we kind of look like that person to some degree. Maybe we're even the same age. Why is it that we can't make it look that way? So I'm going to kind of dispel some of these truths and maybe some secrets out there that make it so that you struggle, including me, to look like your favorite YouTuber. Well, let's start with lighting. Lighting is a huge component to making a YouTuber look good. When I started my YouTube channel 3 years ago, the very first major purchase I made, and I made it before I even had one video out, was to buy a ring light. And it's what I'm using right now. The ring light gave me the best option for doing one-point lighting and being able to not have harsh lines on my face. I can film in front of a window too, but that always is not available. For instance, today, I will show you what my room actually looks like because it is really dark out, even though it is 11 o'clock in the morning. Here, let me show you. So as you can see, it's pretty dark behind me because a tropical storm is going through. So when we need to film, we don't always have a window available that we can do natural lighting. So we needed a ring light. And so I went and purchased this ring light many years ago. And it was one of the best purchases I made. But here's the absolute truth on this situation. I don't walk around with a ring light. I don't have a ring light in front of me all my days, and that would just be lovely. We live in reality. We go into a store with harsh overhead lighting. We have the sun glaring us in the face. We have fluorescent lights above us in our offices. It's just the reality of it is we do not have a lighting team in front of us making us look beautiful all the time. In a YouTuber's video, we want to bring our best face forward. We want you to see us in our best way. Of course we do. So we want to light it so that we don't have harsh lines that bring out circles or bring out a furrowed brow or bring out a big nose or whatever it is that we are discouraged about on our faces. Having a light from all around us gives us that. Now let's talk about camera angles. I touched on this in great detail when I did my video all about video calls and helping yourself look the best that you can. Angles of your camera matter. When my camera is set to me, I have it slightly forward so my chin is a little higher. Therefore, it's not catching my area down here that I struggle with because I lost weight and I'm 53. So I struggle here. Now, when you look like that, it's fine. But if you were to look sideways, you can see I've got a wrinkled chin and it's a little bit of a double chin. It is what it is. That's where I am. And so I don't show you that all the time because why would I want to show you my worst feature? I don't want to bring that out. So don't be discouraged when you look at yourself in real life and you see those things coming out instead of what you thought you were bringing out. Camera angles absolutely matter, but in real life, you are multi-angled. Everyone's seeing you from every angle that there is. You're just seeing yourself from one angle. When we choose makeup, we are choosing makeup that is good for our face. There is many makeup that I do not even think about touching because I know it won't look good on my face. Here's the problem. You guys are watching, and myself included, are watching many YouTubers who have all different types faces and all different types skin. And we see them put that makeup on their face and we think, oh, it's gonna look good on me. I'm gonna buy that product. I'm gonna follow her technique and that's what it's gonna look like. But she has chosen something based on it looking really good on her. Filter that through your brain when you are looking at what we're showing you on the camera and what we're showing you in our videos, as opposed to what will look really good on your face. The other aspect of that is that YouTubers practice a lot. We practice so that when we show you that technique on the camera, it is hopefully at that point perfected. We've tried it, we tried the best one of that product, and we are showing you the best results of that. So practicing is like a huge part of doing good makeup. Just know that that YouTuber has practiced a lot to make that technique look really good on their face. In conjunction with that, we will purchase many of the same type of product to find the best one, because that's part of our jobs. We need to find the best product that would look good on our face, but also to show you guys what that is. So let me show you a case in point. And I'm gonna turn my light on in my room. It's dark, I don't like it. All of these are brow products. Every single one of them. And many of these I just purchased. And it's because I want to be able to show you guys different brow products that would work for you. You guys know I just did a brow video. I'll link it below. So I showed you guys all different types of brow products, which were all of these type. And I wanted to show you ones that what they would do and how they would work on different faces. Well, that means I have all of these available to me to find out what would work best for me. Usually, not every time, but usually the average woman doing her makeup isn't buying all this. They don't have all of these available to keep trying. Keep that in mind. We keep trying until we find the best one for us. And YouTubers that have been around for a while and have pretty large channels are getting PR, which means that companies like Maybelline and Revlon and higher end companies, Anastasia, name them all, are sending products to that YouTuber. Every time they bring something out new, they're sending it to the YouTuber. If the YouTuber has said, yes, please send it to me, I'll accept that. So they don't even have to purchase it. They just have it come into their house like constantly. Some YouTubers have actually told them, no, stop sending it to me. It's way too much. I can't even handle it. And I, as a small YouTuber, would say to them, please send it to me. I could handle some of that. Keep that in mind. They have a ton of makeup to play with to see what is going to look amazing on them. You go into Target and you're like, I want to try a new brow product. And you've got all these ones to try. You're buying one, maybe two. Another aspect of this is many beauty YouTubers are professional makeup artists. Now, you guys know I am not that, but there are so many that are. And so therefore, they not only have perfected makeup in general to put on everyone else's faces, they also know all those techniques, have been trained for many hours to put makeup on others and themselves. And that is huge for knowing the right brush to use for this type of thing. And that's why they have YouTube channels, so that they can teach you. So when you take their information and then you purchase the things and you try it on your own face, does that mean you can't get that look? Possibly. But it also could just mean that you need to practice a whole lot more to be able to get that exact same look. So be gracious with yourself. You're comparing with a professional, and that's just unfair to yourself. Don't put that pressure on yourself, but keep in mind, they know exactly what to do. When you are watching a YouTuber that are in their 40s and 50s, you need to know, have they had procedures done? There are many who do. Now, I think many of them are very open about it. They're very open about it. I know that like Lisa J is very open about it. Angie from Hot and Flashy, she's very open about it. But it does make a difference about what their face looks like. So you want to look like them and you think, oh my word, I'm going to do that skin regimen. She looks amazing. And I'm going to do all that. And why do I not look like that? Well, are you willing to go get those chemical peels, the facelift, the Botox, all the different things that these women do? I'm amazed at them. Please hear me now. No judgment about them doing that. They're totally welcome to do that. I like that they are honest about it, and I believe they should be honest about it. But it does make a difference for you looking the way you do, because if they are getting all that work done, there's no way you're going to be able to emulate what they are doing to the letter. You can do some of it, but you're not going to look the same if you're not willing to do the same kind of procedures that they are doing. I've not done any procedures on my face. I don't have the money to do it. I'm not even sure if I want to do it. There are some things I'd love to do. I would love to do microblading. That would be like the number one thing I would love to do to my face. But beyond that, I don't know. Now, this is the one that I have a hard time with. And I think that no beauty guru or beauty YouTuber should use. But sadly, I think they do. And it's hard to really nab, but they use filters. They use filters on their camera or the after effects, in their editing. And I have a hard time with that. I think that filters should not be used for a beauty guru. I think it's deceiving. If they do use a filter, I believe it needs to be disclosed, because I think it's not fair to tell people, oh, here I'm going to tell you how to look, and I'm going to like this great, amazing new product that I'm using to get my face soft, and you look at them and go, oh my word, that's amazing, and it's actually a filter that's helping them out. I just don't think it's fair. So I will tell you, I've never used a filter. I honestly don't even know how to use a filter. I think I could maybe figure out one in my in editing, but I don't really know. Does their thumbnail, the thumbnail is the thing that you click when the picture of them telling you to go click on this video. Does the thumbnail look the same as the person in the video? Because sometimes I think that a person can get their picture and then they can edit out wrinkles and things like that. And I just don't think that's fair. When I first started my channel, I'll be completely honest, I was nervous about how I would look. And there was a couple thumbnails in there. Maybe you guys can go back and look and try to find which ones I did it. I'm not even sure which one I did it, where I took a little bit out of my under eye because I was so nervous about it. And then I quickly realized, you know what, this is who I am. If I'm going to be honest with people, then I have to be honest like all the way around. And I quickly stopped. When I'm doing a thumbnail, what I do is I will do my whole video, and then the same exact lighting and everything the same, I will literally stop recording and then start a new recording, and I will sit there and go, I'll do this. And I just do all different angles. And then I'll switch to the other side and I'll think of different things to do. And then I will go through that and take a screenshot of the perfect one that I think is great for that video. So my lighting in my video is the same as the lighting on my thumbnail. And that's just my technique that I use. I don't think it's wrong to change it. I think it's fine if you do it a different way. But I do think it's unfair to touch up that photo. I think it's deceitful to say, I got this amazing new product, and you look at their face, and it's a product about making you look your best, either a new skincare or whatever, and you're like, wow, that girl is however old she is. I want to look like her. Click. And I think it's clickbait. That's what it is. I think it's, I'm going to look like her, and then you get into the video and you're like, okay, she doesn't look as good as her thumbnail looks. So I think YouTubers need to be careful, but you need to also filter that in your own brain, that is there something else going on there? So having said all this, what should you do when you're watching a beauty guru? First of all, you just want to be able to trust that YouTuber. Is she truly using the products that she's saying? Is she doing more procedures that she's really not telling you that she is? You know, if you see her aging backwards, like dramatically, maybe there's something you need to look at. Unless she's being very honest with you and saying, well, I got some Botox right here or right here. I got a filler here, whatever. If she's telling you that, yay, and you agree with her and you want to watch that, that's wonderful. She's being completely open and honest, and that's what you should watch if that's what you want to watch. But if you're seeing them do things and they're not being completely honest and you're just like, I just don't see how that could happen, maybe there's something more going on there, and you do need to be able to trust the YouTuber, what she is saying. Another huge factor in this is try not to compare yourself. If you start out sentences by saying, my eyebrows don't look like, well, you're right, they don't. Your eyebrows don't look like whoever it is you're watching. Your eyebrows are your eyebrows, and you need to find ones that look good on you. And yes, you can try the product that she's saying, and I think that's what you should be trying. You should be trying different things and finding the one that would work for you, but don't expect you to look like her. So my best advice to you is when you watch a YouTuber try a new product or try a new procedure or whatever it is she's showing you, filter it through a couple lenses. Filter it through, how old is she? Is she older or younger than you? Is she have the same skin type as you? If you are a very oily type skin type and she is dry, then probably that product will not sit the same way on your skin as her. So keep that in mind. I try to watch YouTubers even younger than me because of their skin type more than their age, because that makes a huge difference. But of course, then you do need to filter that person through the fact that, is she 20 years younger than me? Well, of course, it's not gonna look like her. She's 20 years younger than me. You need to filter it through her skin color. If you are watching somebody who's much more pale than you, then obviously it's not going to look the same thing. If she's much darker than you, then you're going to have to filter that through that. And it's still fine to obviously watch ones that are different than you, but you have to have that filter on, knowing, okay, it's going to look different than me because she's so much darker or lighter than me. So find those, but also try to find ones that maybe are the same kind of skin color as you, because that also is going to be great for when you are finding that exact blush or that foundation. She's going to be closer to what you are. YouTubers, they are showing you what looks best on them, and I've said this a couple times, but that's what you should be doing. You should be looking at it and bringing out your best features. So if she is showing you a product that is chiseling out, it's a contour, and she's bringing up her cheekbones because her cheekbones aren't really that pronounced, but you've got already really pronounced cheekbones. Well, if you go and make them look more pronounced, maybe you're going to look odd because you already have that look. You don't need to emulate what she's doing. You've already got that look. Or vice versa. She has amazing cheekbones and she's showing you a tiny bit of contour just to kind of, highlight her best. And you just do a little bit and you're like, okay, I don't look the same. Why? Well, maybe your cheekbones are almost non-existent and she's got these amazing ones. Well, how are you you're not gonna look the same. It's just not gonna happen. So again, it's that filter of what's on her face compared to what's your face. When you're doing your makeup, bring out the best of your features. So if your best feature are your lips, then bring those out. Highlight those beautiful lips. You guys know I've got really small lips. So I'm not really showcasing my lips too much because they're so small, as opposed to like my daughter has beautiful lips. She has my husband's lips. They're much more full, and I have almost a non-existent top lip when I smile. So it's just not gonna look the same. I'll see, she'll put lipstick on her face and I'll be like, that looks amazing. But it's because she has beautiful lips. It's just not gonna look the same on me. So I need to bring out other features of my face that are the best. Practice is the absolute best thing. I've said it to you guys so many times. The best time to practice is at the end of the day or on a Saturday when you've got some extra time. But if you're like, I want to try this on, but if it doesn't look good, I can't go out the door looking like this, it'll look horrible. Well, don't do it then. Do it when you aren't going to go out the door. At the end of the day, you're about to take your makeup off, grab a couple things and try a couple techniques. Put it on your face, try it, practice it, wash it all off because it doesn't matter. And you're done. No one's the wiser except you. If it was a train wreck, you can try again. But every time you practice, you get a little better at it. And then you might get to the point where you're like, okay, I think I can be seen in public now and not be embarrassed by what I'm showing everybody. So that is the reason you may not look like your favorite beauty guru and you struggle and you buy those products and you just think, I will never succeed. You are succeeding if you are bringing out the best of you. And when you look in the mirror, you think, oh, I think that looks good on me. It's you who needs to come out, not the beauty. You don't want to look like me. You want to look like you. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. God bless.